Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Detroit Red Wings and the Buffalo Sabres.
I'm Jim Houston with Darryl Ray. I hope this is a barn burner.
It looks like it's setting up to be a dandy.
And here's how the goalies match up. Hasek goes head-to-head against Vernon. Yzerman wins the draw cleanly. Shanahan scores!
You can't blame the tender on that one.
Assisted by Yzerman.
Detroit goal scored by number 14, Brendan Shanahan, assisted by number 19, Steve Yzerman.
The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Grosek to the net. That's stopped by Vernon. He plays the puck to Murphy. Daw starts out of his own zone. That's gotta hurt at center. Zhitnik moves the puck. Short pass to Daw. Lidstrom gets knocked to the ice by Plant. Dropped by Daw. Shanahan passes it. Lidstrom gets hit. Plant winds up. He is stopped. Shot. Murphy to the side of the net. Great hit. Buffalo hits the post. Plant gets the puck to Yzerman. The Red Wings move the puck out of their own end. Shanahan scores. McCarty assists with help from Yzerman.
Detroit goal scored by number 14, Brendan Shanahan, assisted by number 25, Darren McCarty, and number 19, Steve Yzerman.
Brendan Shanahan is a nightmare for opposing goalies, especially if he's out in the power play.
Well, that's where he's made a lot of his hay. Last year he ended up with the most power play goals in the entire NHL.
Holzinger to the net. Draper to May. Vernon holds on to it. Draper gets possession off the draw. May drops it. Maltby, one-touch pass. The Sabres come in offside. And they drop the puck. The Sabres 0, the Red Wings 2. Holzinger gets checked by Fetisov. Palffy passes. Holzinger runs over McKee. Pass intercepted. Fetisov to Sandstrom. May passes it. A pass to Palffy. Just 2 minutes to go. Maltby gets a breakaway. Hasek gets it. Palffy starts out towards the net. He's hit. McKee passes it. Draper, one-touch pass at center ice. Maltby passes. Shot by Draper. He's stopped. Konstantinov, short pass. Maltby flattens Holzinger.
1 minute left in the first period.
Sandstrom goes offside.
They continue to hover around the 500 mark, and it has frustrated many of those involved.
Entering the 96-97 season, only 4 teams in the past 26 seasons have a better regular season record than the Buffalo Sabres.
The Sabres joined the NHL in 1970 and reached the Stanley Cup Finals just 5 years later.
Unfortunately for Buffalo, they haven't been back since. Kozlov passes. That's gotta hurt. Shannon turns it over. Kozlov passes it. Fedorov to Rouse. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Titov steals the pass. And that's the end of the first period. Welcome back. Time to get on with the second period of today's game. The Sabres hold the NHL record for most goals scored in a period.
That's right. Back in 1981, during the second period of a 14-4 thumping of Toronto, they scored 9 times.
Ouch. Larionov passes it to Kozlov. Zhitnik gets the puck to Holik. Pass intercepted. Fedorov intercepts the pass. Hasek passes it. Moved ahead by Zhitnik. That's icing against Buffalo. Buffalo gobbles it up. Holzinger gets hit. To the net. He passes back. Pass intercepted.
Injuries are a part of the game, unfortunately. If it's serious, it's too bad because he's a heck of a hockey player.
We have an injured player on the ice. Looks like Draper. The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Detroit won the draw. Maltby passes it. Pass intercepted. The Sabres will start out of their own zone. Vernon moves the puck to McKee. Iserman to the net. He passes. Holzinger out of his own zone. Winds up. Fetisov passes ahead to Maltby. To Sandstrom. Shoots! Sandstrom scores! Maltby gets an assist along with Fetisov.
Detroit goal scored by number 28, Thomas Sandstrom, assisted by number 18, Kirk Maltby, and number 2, Vyacheslav Fetisov.
LaFontaine gets to the circle. He'll face off against Larionov. He collects the puck. Rouse passes it. Pass intercepted. Larionov, one-touch pass. He's jolted by Titov. Marchand passes. Marchand passed that across 2 lines. Picked up by the Buffalo Sabres. Kozlov passes. Saved by Hasek. Grosek out of his own zone. To the net. Pusher smacks him. Grosek shoots. Stones him.
You get the feeling it's only a matter of time before one of those rebounds gets pumped home.
Intercepted. Rouse to Fedorov. Grosek starts away. The Buffalo Sabres 0, Detroit 3. Intercepted. Larionov passes it. Shannon passed that across 2 lines. Picked up by Holzinger. Passed across by Deadmarsh. Pass intercepted. Pass intercepted. Zhitnik moves it on. Palfi to the net. He passes it.
1 minute left in the second period.
Maltby passes. Hasek stops that. Deadmarsh up to May. Winds up. He took the shot. Iserman gets the puck to Maltby. Iserman passes it. Maltby gets hit. Pass intercepted. Pass intercepted. May misses the pass. The Sabres come out of their own zone. He shoots! And that's the end of the second period. Time now for the third period of today's game. I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Darryl Ray. This should be a great finish.
A lot of NHL players had great statistics in junior, but Pat LaFontaine had big numbers.
Well, when you think of it...
Fedorov scores! Assisted by Kozlov.
Detroit goal scored by number 91, Sergei Fedorov, assisted by number 13, Vyacheslav Kozlov.
Holzinger takes over. Yzerman moves the puck. Maltby passes. Offside. Gets picked up by the Buffalo Sabres. Lidstrom flattens Palffy. Yzerman passes. Deadmarsh passes across. Lidstrom touches up for the icing call. Larionov jumps to it. He passes it to Fedorov. Kozlov, short pass. Fedorov scores! Larionov gets an assist along with Kozlov.
Detroit goal scored by number 91, Sergei Fedorov, assisted by number 8, Igor Larionov, and number 13, Vyacheslav Kozlov.
Sergei Fedorov has led the Wings in goals, assists, and points, and great impact goals too.
Yeah, 11 game-winning goals in 95-96. That trailed only Jaromir Jagr's 12 for most in the league.
The Sabres move the puck out. Palffy to the net. McKee moves it on. He passes it. Play stopped on a two-line offside pass. LaFontaine gets it. Pass intercepted. Yzerman passes it. Konstantinov gets flattened by Maltby. Holik starts out. Rouse passes to Maltby. Holik shoots! Fine save made by Vernon. Vernon covers up the puck. Vernon is certainly doing his job.
Charity has not been his strong point this season. You earn what you get past him.
Larionov picks it up. Pusher gets the puck to Fedorov. Buffalo has it. Rouse. Kozlov scores! Rouse gets the assist.
Detroit goal scored by number 13, Vyacheslav Kozlov, assisted by number 3, Bob Rouse.
Buffalo gets the puck. Intercepted. Yzerman. Short pass. Buffalo steals the pass. Holik. Short pass to LaFontaine. Shot! Shot! Yzerman passes it. The puck's knocked loose by Titov. Lidstrom passes. Primo. One-touch pass. One-touch pass to LaFontaine. Holik starts away. What a hit! Titov flicks it. Short pass to Holik. Vernon, short pass. The puck's knocked loose by LaFontaine. Sandstrom flicks it. Maltby winds up. He shoots the puck.
1 minute left in the third period.
The Detroit Red Wings go offside. Larionov shoves LaFontaine. That's offside. Kozlov to the net. Deadmarsh shoves Fetisov. LaFontaine starts away at center ice. 20 seconds to go. Fedorov gets hit. Larionov scores! Fedorov gets the assist.
Detroit goal scored by number 8, Igor Larionov, assisted by number 91, Sergei Fedorov.
The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Plant to the net. Brown moves the puck to Gilchrist. That's it. This one is over. The Sabres are downed by the Detroit Red Wings